on the 10 days on the front. Okay, welcome back, people, to the channel. And today we're talking about the zombie are coming. They are coming, and they are coming today or tomorrow. What do you do? You got 24 hours to plan, and that's it. You know it's coming, and no. What you do is zombies. On these zombie films, the roads are quite clear. There's no traffic on the roads. People can drive. You think of it, would it really happen if zombies came today? Would you be able to drive on the roads? But realistically, you wouldn't be on the roads. No one will be driving. That's the end of the situation. If the zombies came tomorrow, none of you will be on the roads, because the roads will be chock-a-block, stand still. There'll be traffic jams for miles and miles. There'll be chaos. So you think so if the zombies came at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, midday, you wouldn't survive it. So you think about, you gotta look at this in situation. If the zombies did come and you're thinking, I'm gonna get a RV, I'm gonna get a big truck and all this, but realistically, you're not gonna do anything. So the zombies are, and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to plan for this, and what I need is that I'm going to be chock-a-block, and the roads are going to be busy, and you'll never be able to go by road again. That's the only option. If it happens at night, the only option is it happens at night, and the electrics and everything went down at midnight, and the traffic was a bit dead, and the zombies came then, and one after another would really be bad. And people were driving in cars. You got to realise, probably, if the zombies probably won't take over until probably 2 to 3 weeks prior to it. Then you got to think about, if people off the roads, then yeah, maybe. But if it happens straight away, people will be on the cars, getting as far away as possible. But it won't work. So anyway, is that I can think of. This is my point. Is my way of thinking. Is that if you're asleep, that means you're dead. And if you don't sleep, you're awake by 2 o'clock in the morning. These are the people who are surviving. If you survive it, means you are awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's the only way I can think of to do. What would you do? And we're going to do this in 10 things that I will do if zombies came and everyone disappeared and everyone was zombies, and there's only certain many people in your town. Say, 100 people from each town had survived. And that's probably realistically probably will happen. Would happen. 150 people surviving, and some people would survive. More probably. But what would you do if you know you survived it, and what would you do? And it was happening in. I think the first job I'll do is, first of all, you will panic. I think everyone will be what to do if the zombies did come, and people say, "Oh, I did this and did." Well, you wouldn't do that straight away. You would panic, and you would panic your arse off. So, the first job I'll do is go to a supermarket. Now, why a supermarket? Well, it's easy. A supermarket has food. No, it's not going to last you. It's not going to, oh, we've got to save this food and all this stuff. No, because you can't take it with you, and you're not going to hit the whole shop. If you think about it, a supermarket is quite big, and you're not going to eat the whole lot. They've got backup generators as well. So they probably got backup generators for hours and hours and hours anyway. Probably 4 days, 5 days of electric. And you probably could, last it for a couple of months if you know what you're doing. So, first job was to go to the supermarket. And people think, oh, I need to save food and that. No. Because you're not going to take it with you. Either shut us down, get everything knocked up, get everything in so no one can come in and no one can come out. So all you go supermarket, if you got 100 people there, so you got 100 people in your group, quite a big group. That group has to shorten it. You have to basically cut your group down to at least 30 people in each group. 35 people, 32 and a half people, 32 people in each group. So you've got one group, and they have different jobs. Stick to the jobs and plan your route out. And 100 people can't survive it on together because it's more dangerous. It is. So it's going to be more dangerous. The more people you have in your group, more dangerous it's going to be in the long run. Because you'll be worried about other people when you don't really need to, because you've got to worry about yourself. Your number one priority is to stay in the zone, keep your group, set your group up. Say we've got 30 people in our group, and we're in the supermarket, and we are planning to leave. You're going to stay in this group for supermarket, stay here for at least 4 to 6 weeks at least. Don't go without food. Just eat as normal as you can on these foods, empty the shelves, and plan your way out. Best bet is to see what's going on. So if you hit the roof, you can sort of see what's happening and see what else is going on. I think people would, then think where to go next. Depends where you are. If you're in the middle of nowhere, then you're probably safe. But if you're in the middle of town, it's probably best to go first thing in the morning and travel. See how far you can go, and that's your base. Make sure you've got a base, make sure you've got somewhere to go, safe. So the supermarket's safe. Don't we? So we know it's safe. So that's our base. So we can look at the surrounding areas, so we know that how far can we go from, say, 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. So we've got a good 7 to 8 hours, good hours of where can we go in them hours and get back safely in that situation, see what other places are like. So you probably thinking next town is like 10 miles away. So you go 10 miles, get into your car if you can get anywhere. If you can, probably will do, because we said at 2 o'clock in the morning